Hey there, Clashers, it is your host, Galadon. Thank you for spending a few minutes of your day with Clash of Clans attacks, and as you may already well know, I had the unfortunate opportunity recently to spend some time at 0 trophies, had a chance to do some interesting attacks with just one troop, and some unusual attacks. I asked you guys in a previous episode if you wanted to see them. I put a straw poll out, and yes, the response was pretty overwhelming. 98% of you wanted to see those attacks, so here we go. Now, I saved my favorite attack for last, but this was probably the most requested and very infamous all-wall breaker raid that people ask about. So I went ahead and found a village that didn't have too many walls, and I'm trying to be thrifty with my deployment of wall breakers here in the beginning. Didn't want to waste a whole bunch because I know they're going to continue to target those walls until the walls are all completely gone. So just a couple more wall breakers here, gonna get those last sections of walls out of the way. And now that they are gone, we can use our wall breakers to go after buildings. So instead of targeting the walls, they're going to target the closest structure that they're deployed near. So we went ahead and dropped a rage spell there to make sure they get through that higher hit point structure of the town hall. Then just massive amounts of wall breakers going to work on defenses here, going to work on the storages and the mines. Another rage spell over here by the gold storage and the elixir storage. Again, a little bit of overkill. These guys causing a massive amount of damage at a time, wiping out these structures, and now realizing I don't really need any more rage spells. We just drop a few more here, and we've just got one structure left, just the camp to get through to get to 100% damage. There's one. This group of 5 gets over there, and one more for a 3-star victory. So yes, these raids are kind of fun, but true enjoyment would be watching the look on the player's face when he logs on and sees he was completely wiped out by just wall breakers. So in this attack here, I just thought I'd see how fast I could wipe out a village with just a few troops. So I took 10 wizards, spread them around, dropped the king and the queen, and that was it. Just those 12 troops, hit the special abilities for the royals, and let the time count down. And sure enough, 12 troops, 13 seconds, and a 3-star victory. So before I got back onto the road to 3,200 trophies again, I figured I had a chance to leave a few more surprises in some defenders' inboxes. So we went ahead and took out an entire village with one level 5 Hog Rider. This raid much funnier watching at full speed. Just watching that guy madly pound at everything with a hammer, goes around, every single structure is down, and eventually another 3-star victory for the Hog Rider. So who was up next? None other than the witch. Yes, I just dropped one witch on this poor unsuspecting village, dropped her way out by the edge there, gave her time to generate those skeletons before she gets into town. I'd never noticed before the little burned earth marks that are left when the skeletons get generated. By the time she gets up to that archer tower, she's got all of those skeletons working, and they're actually doing the majority of the work here, working on 2 structures at once. Every time one goes down, she generates another one, keeping them going. One is split off by himself, is up there on the builder's hut, and these guys are pretty soon just completely overrunning this village. Now they're working on 3 structures at the same time. And once the cannon in the center is taken out by the skeletons, there's nothing left to stop this group of undead as they wipe out this village completely. And sure enough, after a few more seconds, one witch, 3 stars. Now for this next attack, I didn't do the math ahead of time. I just went out and found an unsuspecting town hall, dropped 5 lightning spells on it, a la Peter on the gem box, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and sure enough, complete annihilation. The town hall goes down. A ridiculously expensive way to win a battle, but I just had to see it in first person. So next up, the obligatory single dragon raid. Just drop this dragon right on the only structure that can do any damage to it, the archer tower. And so once the archer tower goes down, there's really nothing else left to stop this dragon except for time. It moves kind of slowly but does so much damage. Just took a few seconds and the dragon had completely wiped out this village. So up next for total destruction would be a single balloon, and even smarter than the dragon, the balloon moves in, takes out the defenses first, and then kind of cool to watch in fast motion. It looks like it's just one-shotting all of these structures, goes out, drops a bomb on everything, and 3-star victory. So the next single troop assault I tried was probably the most challenging. That was just a solo minion. Dropped a heal and a rage spell right on top of each other here. The minion, so few hit points, never would have gotten through that archer tower without going down. But once the archer tower is down, again, nothing to stop the minion. And unfortunately, though, even with the help of 4 maximum level rage spells, just not enough time for the minion to get through all of these structures. And so we had to settle and walk away with just 2 stars. So next up, one of my favorite raids, that purple possessor of pulverizing power. Yes, it's the level 5 P.E.K.K.A. One of the most predictable raids here, going through and pretty much one-shotting every single structure in this village. It was never a chance, never a question as to what was going to happen here. The nearest building was going down until every last building was gone. So yes, that P.E.K.K.A. packs a potent punch and put together a perfect assault, but it was not my favorite attack. I have to say the one I enjoyed the most was the Wizard. Now, it did take him a little more effort to get through the village than, say, the P.E.K.K.A. or the Dragon, but we had Rage and Heal spells in there to keep him healed as he was facing all 4 of those defensive structures. Once he got through the Town Hall, he's eventually going to get through some more of these structures. Finally, he will work his way around to take out those cannons. We've got the 3rd heal spell in there, and now there's nothing to slow him down. The Wizard finishing up his attack way up in the corner on this gold mine.
Play over.
Yes, it's another perfect 3-star victory, and with the end of that battle brings the end of this episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed those unusual raids. We'll definitely go back to the high-level raids, the Let's Play series immediately. So thanks again for watching, you guys. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other episodes. Let me know what you guys want from future episodes, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. With what, Peter? Full attack. Now can I have another piece of pizza under the door, please, Galidon?